That concludes the module. So, what's the cloud anyway? The simple answer to this question is that the cloud, or cloud computing, refers to software and services that run on the internet instead of locally on a computer. The advantage of the cloud is that you can access your information on any device with an internet connection. Another benefit of the cloud is that because the remote servers handle much of the computing and storage, you don't necessarily need an expensive, high end machine to get your work done. Let's look at some of the key learning points from this module. At the start of this module, you learned that cloud computing has 5 fundamental characteristics: on demand self service, broad network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and measured service. You also drew comparisons between a typical city infrastructure and an IT infrastructure. You then considered how cloud computing is a continuation of a long term shift in how computing resources are managed, looking back at how things were in the 1980s, how things changed through today, and where it's heading next, and Google's unique positioning to propel organizations into the next wave of cloud computing. You considered the key differences between infrastructure as a service, which provides the underlying architecture to run servers, platform as a service, which manages the environment for the user, leaving them to manage their applications, and software as a service, which manages the infrastructure, platform, and software, requiring users to only bring their data to the system. In the final topic, you learned about the range of services that GCP offers in the areas of compute, storage, big data, and machine learning. You were also introduced to the scope of the Google network, as well as concepts of regions and zones. Lastly, you considered the relationship between GCP resources and projects.